Okay, welcome to the last week of Art Adventures. This week we're doing a canvas with 4 different emoji faces on it. So the first thing you need to do is move this, take your canvas and a ruler and mark off 6 inches one way and draw a line dividing your canvas into half, and then do the other direction and divide it in half. Okay, just like that. So you have 4 squares. Now I gave everybody a circle to cut out, so you can put your circles in by just tracing them. You can either use a pencil or a pen. And just try to trace them right in the center of each of the squares. Okay, just like that. Now everybody's got the yellow. I'm going to use a medium-sized brush. I would start with the yellow and do each of the round circles first. So just follow along the edge. Don't worry if you go over a little bit. And try not to do it too thick. Otherwise you're going to wait a long time for it to dry before you can put the face on it. Okay. 1 second, my brush is dripping. Okay. All of them are going to start out the same with the yellow in the middle. So do all of those first. For the most part, for around the edges, I would kind of stick to a circle painting pattern. It just looks better when you're painting a circle to go in circular motion. And then for this one, go ahead and paint each of your circles. If you need to pause the video to catch up, you can. Remember, don't leave big lumps of paint, especially with this one. You can see when you have big lumps. It's like a big orangey area. Okay, oops, missed a little over here. I gave everybody 3 colors to make your own background color. So I didn't give you green, but if you want to make green, you can make it with your blue and your yellow. If you want a pinkish color, then use your red and add a lot of white to it. If you want to make purple, you can try mixing your red and your blue together. Okay, let me finish this one. Sometimes the yellow is kind of splotchy looking. So when it's dry, if you want to add a second layer, you can. You don't have to though. Oops, yeah, I went out of the line big right there. It's okay, I'll fix it when I put in my background. I'm not going to show you how to paint the entire thing because everybody's going to have a different face on each of their emojis. And I gave everybody in their sample, in their bag, a picture with some sample emoji faces. Of course, you can use whichever ones you would like. All right, so all of my yellow is done. So now I'm going to work on my background. So I think I am going to make some green. Put a little green on my plate, a little blue on my plate. Oops. I'm going to put some yellow there. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a little bit of the blue, mix it in. Remember, a little bit of blue goes a long way because your dark colors always go a lot further than your light colors. Okay, so now that I have a green that I like, I'm going to go ahead and paint one of the backgrounds. So just paint each of your squares, whichever colors you would like. I painted 2 squares one color and the other 2 squares another color. You can do it that way, or you could even do all 4 squares a different color. The trickiest part is going to be where the line is, to just follow it along and get it straight, and going around your face, the emoji face, the circle. It's going to be the other tricky part. You also have white and black in your bag. So if you want to do something like a tongue, you could do the red with a bunch of white and make the pink. You're going to do like glasses. You can do the black, like sunglasses. I'm not going to paint all of these, but I'm just going to show you. I recommend doing around the edges, and then around the circle. And you can go back and touch up any lines that stick up really bad. And then just finish it off. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take a little blue and a little bit of red and see if I can make a purple color. So I've got the blue. And I've got the red. blue to the red at a time. Because the blue is the darker of the two. Still very red, but getting there. Now you also can get a better idea of what color it is if you go like that and paint the plate someplace. And naturally, if it's too dark, you can always squirt a little white in there. Let's see if I have any left. Okay. You guys have your white in a cup. I have it in my tube. Okay, that was looking really ugly, but it's looking a little bit better now that I lightened it. Okay, let's see. It's a little better. Okay. Like I said, do whatever color backgrounds you guys want. If you want to make orange, mix together your red and your yellow. You want to use a smaller brush to make it around the circle. Do that. It's very hard making circles freehand, which is why I gave you guys all a circle to trace on there instead. And the same thing with dividing the canvas in half with a ruler rather than trying to draw it out each half. Over a little bit. That's okay. All right. So I'm just going to paint those two just to show you how to get started. Since everybody's going to do a different color and everybody's going to do their own emojis, whichever one they want, I'm just going to show you what I did to get you guys started, and then the rest is up to you. So I would do any eyes, eyebrows, mouths for the most part, all in black. So I'm just going to use a small brush, which is what I recommend using. I'm just going to make one face on here, which I'm going to make a little kind of angry-ish looking one with his eyebrows up. So it's just 2 circles. It's also very hard to make small circles even. And then if you end up making one eye a little bigger than the other one, just go back and make the other one a little bigger so it matches a little better. It's hard to get them exactly identical, so don't worry about it. All right, then this one who's got the eyebrows going up like that. And just use your imagination. Do whatever emoji faces you want, as long as a parent would approve. Okay, and now his face is the frown. All right, just like that. So I'm not going to paint anymore. It's up to you. You can paint whichever ones you want. You can use, like I said, the sample paper I gave you, or you could just make up your own, look on the internet. But when you're all done, it should look something, you know, similar to this. Everybody should have different color backgrounds, different emojis. Just do which ones you like. All right. That is it, and this is the last paint session, like I said, until fall. So just to keep an eye out on our website and on our Facebook page, and for a newsletter to come in the mail. And I will see everybody in September. Thank you.